Well, hello there, Tankers of the Blitz universe. I'm Flossie, and if you yourself watching this video have over 20,000 battles on your account, you can log into the game for the next 5 days, and you will see this, Loyalty Quest number 2. Not really sure what Loyalty Quest number 1 was, but yeah, whatever, that doesn't matter. What you are going to be able to get is either the brand new Schwarz Panzer, which has not been released yet, or a tier 8 certificate. So in this video today, I will be winning one battle, as you can see up here, that is the requirement, and I will be picking the Schwarz Panzer, and we will do a review on it. So let's get right on into that. We're going to play one battle, of course, in the Lion, because why not play the new Christmas tank that was just added into the game? So let's wait until Wargaming cues me into game, and we'll see how this battle goes. And here we are on Desert Sands, so hopefully we're going to be able to win this game. Now, the Schwarz Panzer honestly just looks like another Panzer 58 Mutz, or Mutz, however you want to pronounce it, which is honestly, it's not a bad thing, but I'll break into the tank's stats, and I will play a game in the tank when we do receive it to kind of go over what its playstyle is if you are able to pick this tank up. Honestly, it's really cool that Wargaming is doing this event, just to kind of reward the more loyal players who have been in the game for a long time. I think it's a really unique addition, and it's a tier 8 tank as well, so who doesn't love a free tier 8 vehicle? Now, this is not good because they have a Batchat T22 STRVK. Yeah, so I'd rather not go medium side, to be honest. This is not going to go well if I'm by myself over here. So if I want to win this game, I'm going to have to stick with the team, even if I'm going the wrong side of the map for a tank like mine. It's the only thing I can really do, though. So we'll see what we can do. They obviously have their VZ, STRVK, and VK90 on heavy side, as well as probably the 183 in minnow. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna go mid for now. I don't really know what I want to do yet in terms of positioning. Oh, hello. You know what I want to do is I want to clip out this Batchat. One shell into you, and not sure if I'm gonna be able to get another one, but we're gonna try very soon here. If he's gonna back up or not, I'm not sure, but we'll try and get our second shell in. There we go, one into him. Oh, and I've reloaded my third shell already, so there we go. Two more shots into the Batchat. He's now a one shot, so he's not a threat anymore. He's at 100 health. And, oh, hello, there's the T22. So I guess we're going to start going for this player here. Let's get a shell into him. One right there, and two into him right there. There we go. So we're already doing a good job here. The enemy mediums really just threw that by pushing way too aggressive right into our spawn and basically right into our team, which is obviously not a good idea. So, oh my god, bro. And point proven, we have two 183s on our team who literally just nuked that guy when he tried to push too aggressive. So there we go. This is, in fact, going to be a win. Very nice stuff. Let's try and get a shell into the minnow. Very nice on-move accuracy from the Lion. If you haven't seen my Lion review, go check that out, of course, because this tank is really, really good. So let's see what we can do here. We have the STRV in front of us, and one more into you. Nice stuff. And we're already at 3,200 damage. So at this point, I'm just going to back up from that 183 so he doesn't completely nuke me. And he missed. Nice job, bro. I'm going to let my teammate finish him off, and we're going to go for the WZ. I'm just going to shoot, or sorry, VZ. We're going to shoot single shot, because why not? This tank has lots of DPM, and I'm just going to finish the VK off. There we go. A very interesting steamroll game right there, even though they had medium tank advantage, which usually means a win for them. But, oh well, they played like apes. So, there we go. We got our win, and let's see what happens when we go back into our garage here. Wow, we actually did a decent amount of damage there as well. So, yes, let's go back to our garage and see if we get our tank. Yes, there we go. So, you actually can choose between the two rewards after you've played the battle, so you don't need to really make up your mind until this battle is over. So, I'm, of course, going to claim the Schwarz Panzer medium tank right there. And if I go down to tier 8 and I go to Germany, it should be on my account. Alrighty, here is the Schwarz Panzer right in front of you after I did, in fact, find it. That took a little bit of time. But here it also is compared to the Panzer 58, which you can see it is basically an identical replica, minus the fact that the Panzer 58 doesn't have PBR. But let's quickly break into the stats of the Schwarz Panzer so you all can see what you're going up against right here. So it deals 230 damage on its standard shells, 195 on the premium APCR, and 280 on its HE. So So decent alpha damage there for a tier 8, but it's 10 less than the Panzer 58. You're going to start to see a bit of a trend here. The tank has 9 degrees of gun depression, which is 1 degree less than the Panzer 58. You have decent penetration of 218 on your standard, 257 on your premium APCR, and 49 on your HE, which is slightly less than the Panzer 58. In terms of your gun handling, you have an aim time of 3.3 seconds and a dispersion of 0.335 while using V-stabs, and that is slightly worse than the Panzer 58. In terms of your DPM, you have 100 less than the Panzer 58 at 2200. Taking a look at the mobility, you go 48 forward, which is 2 kilometers less an hour in forward and in reverse than the Panzer 58. You only go 18 in reverse here, whereas obviously the Panzer 58 goes 20 in reverse. So there you go. Now, in terms of the armor, the main turret armor is 160, and that's about 30 millimeters, if not 40 more than the Panzer 58. So you do have a little bit more armor on this tank. Although, all things considered, none of these tanks, either of them, are going to have any armor to begin with, because when you load premium shells, yeah, good luck getting any bounces. So there you go. Those are the main differences between the two tanks in terms of their overall stats. Now, taking a look at the provisions, this is where things get a little bit interesting. You can see the Schwarz Panzer has enhanced sandbag armor and normal sandbag armor, two things that the Panzer 58 does not carry, which is very odd for a medium tank to have these things, but I guess it's a nice addition. You get a little bit more HP. Another thing this thing has over the Panzer 58 is reticle calibration, which, in my opinion, on a medium tank like this, is completely useless, but you guys can be the judge of that and feel free to test out different consumable loadouts on your tanks. Now that we're done with the stats, let's get into some live gameplay in the Schwarz Panzer. So we'll see what we can do in our first battle. And here we are on Naval Frontier. So in terms of the gameplay of this tank, it's very average in its gameplay, which means that you don't really need to do anything special to do well in it. You just basically play it like a standard tier A medium, and then you will be completely fine, which is not a bad thing. This tank is definitely not a bad tank, and considering it is given out for completely free if you do have a certain amount of battles, I'd say it's a really, really good reward tank that Wargaming has given out, and it's really cool that they're giving out a completely new vehicle as a free reward. They don't normally do this. They'll release a tank that's been out for a while for free sometimes, but not a brand new one. Even if it is kind of a copy-paste, it still does have some differences to it from the Panzer 58. So I do actually like this, and although its armor profile is not the best, it actually does hold up against tier 7s especially, and some tier 8s. It's, again, not unpennable by any means, but if you do sit it hull down, you can get some bounces, and the upper plate can be a little bit troll as well, so take that into account. So here we are, Naval Frontier. Obviously, I'm going medium side because this is a medium tank, so we're going to be up against these enemy mediums like the T-34-3, the T-26E4 Predator, and of course the Standard B, who I thought was up there, but I actually don't know. So yeah, we're gonna make our way up there. There he is, Standard B. And their Yo is actually off to our side as well. Luckily for me, I'm not spotted, so I'm gonna get one free shell into him before I do get spotted. There we go. Unfortunately for us, this is looking a little bit sus because I'm not sure if they have any other TDs sitting in that bush right in front of me. There's the T-30. That's who I was worried about because the T-30 can absolutely dunk on my HP. Although this thing has sandbag armor, 1500 HP at tier 8 is still nothing crazy, and you really have to watch out for taking too much damage early game, because obviously in a medium tank, saving your HP for the end of the battle is going to be super duper important. So here we are, the Yo is looking at my teammates, so I'm going to poke him and get another shell into him. I like the alpha damage on this tank. It's very, very nice, although it's only slightly above the average alpha damage of a tier 8. It does make a difference, and you can see here we're nuking these players very nicely indeed. So hopefully our ST-62 gets the kill on that player there. I'm going to make my way away from these enemies right here. Hopefully our team can farm them out in the rear while we are distracting them. You can see the T-30 got absolutely nuked by our teammates right there, which is excellent stuff. Now I'm going to be turning around because I do see my teammates are coming back to help, so that is very good. And I don't want to poke this and lose unintentional amounts of HP, but I do want to hold this as much as I can. Unfortunately, it looks like their T-30 WZ is just going to roll up and start gaming on us if we do poke, so I do have to be careful with him. But the standard B I'm not too worried about. It's really just that T-30. Hopefully we can kill him. Hopefully we high roll. Unfortunately, we do not, and our teammate does get picked off, but I do want to kill this T-30 ASAP. There we go. He is out of the game. Really hoping that my teammate goes for the standard B instead of the other guy behind me, because this guy's not really as much of a threat, but unfortunately, looks like it's not going to really matter. This guy's probably going to kill me either way. Oh, somehow I'm still alive, actually. That is wild. We managed to survive that. That was very sus, but luckily for us, they actually weren't able to kill me. So you can see there, obviously going medium side worked because it distracted the enemy team and allowed our team to clear out heavy side and then move up and help us out. So there you go. We dealt 2,100 damage. Nothing insane, but honestly, not too bad for a tier 8 match. And you can see we did second on the team. Kudos to our Skoda for hitting 3,000 right there. Very nice. So let's get on into game number 2. We'll see how quickly it loads us into battle here. Oh, very quickly indeed. And we are bottom tier once again, which actually sucks. I was kind of hoping to get a top tier matchup, but it is what it is. So we're on Normandy, and up against us we have a Batchat Barask, a T1, or not a T100, bro, what am I saying? An LT432, STRV81, and a couple other deadly tanks. So we will have to keep our eyes open, especially for their mediums like the AMX 30 Proto. That is a dangerous tank right there. I do not want to mess with that thing, but we'll see what we can do. I'm going to go mid. I'm going to go to my average spotting bush, unless the Barask goes to that same spot. Then I'll let him spot it out because he probably has more view range than me. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. So here's the enemy Barask, actually. We're able to get a nice shot into him. Luckily for us, we have enough gun depression to work this middle area like so. We do get a really nice shot into the Ho-Ri as well, so the gun's working well for us right now. The Ho-Ri's just, I don't know where he's going, to be honest. I have zero idea, but, oh, there's the RHM. He gets a bounce on my turret. That is impressive. Yeah, the armor's very troll on this tank. Again, it's not reliable. It's just troll. So keep that in mind when you are playing this thing, especially against higher tier opponents or tank destroyers. And also, bruh, that Ho-Ri's armor is wild, bruh. It's a 50-50 pen on its superstructure when we're above his tank. So his armor is literally less effective where we are right now, and it's still only a 50-50 pen. That is crazy. Luckily for us, does not seem to matter. The Ho-Ri's now dead. And this WZ, we should be able to get a shot into him. I'm just going to fully aim. There we go, right into his engine deck. So we're at 1,400 damage so far. This is a very, very solid start to our battle. And I'm hoping... Okay, that shell kind of went right through him. Oh boy, here's the AMX. Oh my god, what is bro doing? What is bro doing? He's just YOLOing me. Okay. Let's not do that AMX. That's not nice of you, bro. That's not nice at all. Let's HE him and show him who's boss. There's a 275 roll into his rear, and bro YOLO'd away. Unfortunately for us, though, 2 of our teammates have in fact died in this short amount of time, so I really need to start clearing out these heavy tanks on this side of the map here. Obviously, that AMX really wants to shoot at me for some reason, but yeah, we're gonna hopefully not get nuked by their RHM as well. But I am really trying to kill this WZ right here. So hopefully... Oh, he does bounce. That's good. Hopefully I can get a shell into him. There we go. We do get 1 pen into his tank. Maybe the standard B can kill him or something. I don't know. That would be nice. But let's get another shell into him. Hopefully he bounces. I don't know. The armor's troll, but it's not very good. Oh my god, he did in fact bounce. That is wild, bro. Let's just get our gun depression down, and we do pick up the kill on that player. And the RHM should die to our standard B. Come on, bro, kill him. Nice. And we do, in fact, win that second battle. That was a good game. Honestly, I was not expecting that AMX to YOLO me like that, but it ended up working out well for us as we got a nice HE into him. So you can see the gun works well. Chances are you won't be getting as good RNG as me. Like this game was really, really good RNG. I've had battles in this tank because I have played it before where the gun just completely misses every shot and it's really annoying. So do keep that in mind. But this game, the gun worked well for us and we were able to deal 2,600 damage, which is fantastic. So there you go. That is the Schwarz Panzer. Again, very similar to the Panzer 58. I do like the gun more on this tank than the Schwarz Panzer, but overall, it's not that bad, and I do think it's kind of unique how Wargaming is giving out this tank for free, like I said before. So there you go. For any of you out there who are not yet subscribed to my channel, I highly recommend you do so, as it's a fantastic way to support content like this and stay up to date when I post videos almost daily. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.